tryna get it on my for real. I'm tryna get it on my. Me and my dogs, we tryna run your house. We want them bricks, we want the money. You can keep all of the
pounds. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Heaven.
And it's your girl Kayla.
And we are back with another video. So yeah, today we gonna do
a spaghetti mukbang, however you say it.
And we just gonna talk about how our freshman year was in high school.
Or just basically like advice and tips and stuff.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Comment, post notifications. Let's get into 30 subscribers before school start and give this video a thumbs up.
Yep. Where you gonna?
Alright, I'm tip number one. Well, tip one. Make sure you just don't try to fit in with nobody. Like if you see your friends skipping class and they be like, "Come with me," or such, don't do it. Cause at the end of the day, they're gonna be there for about 5 more years, and you're gonna be gone. So if your friends skipping class, you can either encourage them to go to class, or if they don't want to go to class, but don't skip class, cause that's gonna all that class skipping you did, that's gonna follow you back. That's gonna follow you class. Don't try to be cool. If your friends be like, "Oh, you lame because you went to class," it don't matter.
That's not being lame. It's called trying to move to next grade. Right. And it's like, and nothing like if your freshman you cannot your freshman year. That's one of the years that you should not be playing in at all. Like if you did what you had to do freshman year, you don't gotta worry about
taking all your classes.
Taking all the classes over because
you failed.
And then you gotta take your actual grade classes.
Right. What's the point of
that's dumb.
So
yeah. So and it's just try to if your grades high, you don't sometimes I ain't gonna lie to you. My grades high. Sometimes I don't even be in class. I just be in hallways and stuff. But I be out of trouble. I don't, So just get close to the security guards there. Get close to the
your teachers. So
your teachers especially. So they
Yeah, and another thing is get close to somebody in your classroom. And don't ever be afraid to ask for help. If you need help, I don't care if everybody in the classroom get it. If you need help, you ask for help.
If you don't get it, then you don't get it. You want help.
Exactly. If people be like, "Oh, you slow, you just gotta," it don't matter. I want to take the slow pace. And if you feel like the teacher moving too fast, or tell her, tell him, tell her, you're moving too fast. I don't get it.
If that he or she explaining it to the class.
Okay, I'm your man. More spaghetti.
What y'all? Oh my God. I'm gonna cut that out.
Anyway,
yeah.
He or she teacher, if they explaining something, and then once they get done talking, go to the teacher or call the teacher.
Well,
all the time.
Stay after class. Pull your teacher to the side. Ask them how you do this problem. Stay for tutoring or something. It don't. You're not stupid because you're in tutoring. You're never stupid.
Right. People think, "Oh, you're going to tutoring because you fell in this class." No, because you want to get credit for this class and you want to learn more than what you learned in class. So it's you are never too dumb. Nobody is never too dumb to go through high school. It's never too dumb. Period. Especially if you're an upcoming freshman. Especially just let you know, everybody ain't your friend.
Yeah,
okay?
Everybody not your friend.
Everybody that's in middle school that's your friend now. Not to burn or anything, but I'm just saying it's gonna instantly change in the middle of the year once they get their little boo or something. But just don't just keep two solid friends or something.
Right. Another thing is, don't wait till last minute to try to do your work. Don't talk all class period. Do your work, then talk. So when everybody else talking and doing their work, you can just be everybody else just doing their work. You can just be talking, listen to your music or something. Don't wait till last minute to do your work because
especially the last few minutes of class.
Right. Don't be like, "Oh, this is easy. I'm gonna get through this 2 minutes, 10 minutes." You can get through it 10 minutes. Right. First 10 minutes of class.
Cause
And don't ever be late to class either.
Right, don't be late to class because
you want to talk to your friends in the hallway. When they do hall sweep, then you really gonna be
and people think it's not lame to get to class early either.
Right?
That's not lame. It's called being on time.
Like the bell ring. Okay, you a few seconds late. Okay, don't be no 15 minutes, 30 minutes late.
Right? Because I learned that.
That's not cool.
Like I learned that in the beginning of the year. Like I used to be late to class, but I had to like step my game up because like if all them tardies, it'll build up to suspensions, detention, all that other stuff, and like that's gonna be on your record for a while. So like. You just like focus on yourself. Don't worry about, I mean, nothing wrong with having friends, ain't nothing wrong with like getting a boyfriend or girlfriend, but just focus on yourself.
Don't let them distract you.
Because if they not trying to say goes with you, then there's no reason for y'all to be in a relationship.
Right. Then another thing is homework. Most people forget to do homework, including myself. I do. I do forget to do homework. I wait till like morning time breakfast table to do it.
Right.
But you might as well do it while you in class, so you can just turn it in, so you won't have to worry about going home with no homework. If it's just some simple vocabulary words, do it whenever you got free time in your next class and turn it in, so you won't have to worry about going home. Because most of the time, I forget about homework. Homework is the last thing that be on my mind when I get home. So like, she got all the light. Okay, yeah, but don't be ever late to class and stuff like that. Another thing is, don't sit in the back of the class and clown or like don't try to be the class clown, because if you be the class clown, yeah, you known for being a class clown, but try to be the most intelligent person in the class.
Because like I know a couple people like they was like the class clown in the class, but like they got their work done and their grades was like straight. So like as long as your grades is like straight on point, not saying you have to have just a 4.0, not saying that, because as long as your stuff is not below a 2.0, then that's what most definitely, like your stuff has to be higher than a 2.0. But if your stuff is like around 2.0 whatever, then that's fine. Right, especially if you're going to do sports. Make sure your stuff is not below 2 point whatever. So just make sure your stuff is on point, like if you want to do sports this year. Because the coaches, they do check in with your teachers. So, and ask how y'all doing in class. And they look at every test score, every grade, everything. They look at everything. They like, it's fine, right? If they see one like bad grade, they won't trip off of it. But if they see more than 2, then it's a problem.
Yeah, especially if you're a C average student.
Right.
Try to be on your teacher's good side, because they can always bump that up to a C. If it's at a 79, they can just bump it up to a C, especially if they like you.
Right.
So if you're on their good side, that's a good thing. So yeah, that's about that. And another thing is, don't try to change who you are to impress others. Like, if you know the answer, say it. Don't try to.
Right. And it's because
somebody in the back
or whisper like, "Oh, it's A," and knowing A is not the right answer, and then you end up saying A, and then I'm like, "Oh, you dumb."
Right.
No, don't listen to that person, because that person is always wrong.
If you know the answer, I don't care if you know every answer. You better answer it, because yeah. If ain't nobody say nothing, you know the answer. You try to get somebody else or try to get to know the answer. That's cool too, but especially if you know the answer, just say it, like all the time.
Cause there ain't nothing wrong with asking questions at all. So like, I mean, I'm like try to like stay out of like fights and stuff. Like fight when you have to,
don't,
because that's gonna follow you. Period. Yeah. Throughout like, all your years of high school.
Walk the walk or whatever. As long as you achieve it in all your classes, it's gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back to you.
Cause you gonna look back on it like, oh, that was dumb for me to fight over that. You gonna look back on it, cause a lot of
especially when you get in higher grades.
Right. Once you move on from freshman year, you're going to look back at it like, why was I fighting such and such for? And you're going to be looking like, that was dumb and that was petty. And you're going to realize that fighting in high school ain't worth it. If y'all fight fight out of school because like fight when you have to. Fight when you feel like you about to get jumped or you just feel threatened. Like that's when you should be able to be fighting and stuff. But
Yeah.
otherwise, don't be fighting over who go out with who, baby. That it don't matter.
Right.
Cause
It's not worth it.
it's not.
I think in high school period you shouldn't like not have no boyfriend period because they're just gonna
Right.
distract you. They're gonna want you to skip class with them, and they're gonna want you to probably do nasty stuff to them in the back of the building or something. Like no.
And that's most def like
And when you get in high school,
they not, cause if your old boyfriend or girlfriend like and having y'all doing stuff on school property, that obviously
Right.
means that person don't give a
have
shit,
enough,
don't even
have
care.
enough respect for you.
Don't have morals, none of that. And you could tell, like, if they ask you, oh, you want to do such and such in the bathroom, or you want to do such and such in the back of the building, because some parts of big high schools don't be having no cameras. So if you
That's where all the fights and that's where most of the people be doing the nasty.
right, so if somebody like want to do something or tell you to meet them somewhere where there ain't no cameras, it ain't worth it because it just it ain't worth it to me because I learned. But
Yeah, another thing is like if you get one bad test grade, don't let that determine how don't let that determine your whole class grade. Like, okay, you got one bad grade, okay, yeah, own up to that grade and do better type stuff. Like, make better grades. So,
Right.
like, if you get one bad grade, okay, cool.
right,
You got 5 weeks to make it up.
Right.
5 weeks to make it up.
right,
So,
because if you like let that one bad grade affect you, that's gonna affect the
that's
rest
gonna
of your
affect.
grades.
Yeah, you think because you thinking
Thinking
about
hard.
that bad grade in your other classes, you can't concentrate in your other classes. So
Right. So just like make sure your stuff is above enough. Make sure at least if you can't if this class such a class, if for instance for people that don't like math, if
Right.
that class is super hard to you, make sure you at least try to get that class to the highest D that you can.
right, because knowing that you put in effort, you pass that.
Once
class.
that teacher, because the teachers know when you trying, but when teachers know that you're not trying, they're not gonna like do what they supposed to do. They're just gonna put F's on your stuff and not care. But
if you really trying, you got a high D, they gonna bump that up to a C because you didn't really try in this class.
just just keep like all your stuff be turned in on time. Don't wait till last minute. Stay on time, basically.
Yep, stay organized, all that stuff. Like, there are going to be a lot of deadlines. So make sure you meet those deadlines. Make sure you get enough sleep, eat a good breakfast, and stuff like that. Like, there's people out there that don't eat school food. Okay, cool.
If you're
Eat an
not-
apple on your way out the door in the
Right.
morning, or something like something on your stomach. You'll go good throughout the day until you get home.
Right.
So therefore, whatever you want to do in life, you have to try to achieve it with your best academics. So when you graduate from 12th grade, then you're going to really look back on everything you've done. You're going to realize it was for a reason, because now you done got this scholarship to a college you want to go to. Now you got colleges steady reaching out to you and stuff like that. So I know that when I graduate 12th grade, then I'm going to graduate it with pride. I'm going to graduate it with encouragement, all the rest of all that stuff. Like,
And it's so like
so you got good things to look back on.
yeah. So like if you like participate in a lot of activities, like some of the activities you can really like get scholarships off of.
Right.
People just don't know. So like just basically all the little activities they be having at school with different sports and stuff. Like, if you in a sport or an activity, just stick to it. Like, all the years that you, at least try to stick to it all the years that you in high school. So, like, then that's when the scholarship will, like, pay for
all your books
for
and
your
stuff.
Because some people, like, they don't be in nothing. And sometimes once they get to college, they got to pay for all college funds and all that other stuff. Got to pay for everything. And that's hard.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money. Like, it costs a lot to, like, get in college, to pay for college and stuff like that.
Right.
All the years that. So, like, just stick to an activity, whatever activity that you want to be in. Stuff like that. But,
well,
yeah, maybe we can stop
Right.
right long.
I'm just wondering, then we're going to edit this whole part out then. We're going to say, that wraps it up for today's video. Alright, girl, stop eating so we can wrap it up. 1, 2, 3. That wraps it up for this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And certainly I post notifications. Let's get to 30 subscribers before school start. And 15 likes.
And it's your girl,
Heaven.
and it's your girl,
Kayla.
We
and
are
we are out. Peace.
Me and my dogs, we tryna run your house. We want them